Hey there. I know exactly how you're feeling right now. That overwhelming weight pressing down on your shoulders, making every step feel like you're walking through quicksand. We've all been there. Those moments when life seems to pile challenge after challenge onto our plate until we're barely keeping our head above water. Sometimes it feels like the universe is testing us, doesn't it? The constant stream of obstacles, the disappointments that seem to knock the wind right out of our sails. Right now, you might be sitting there exhausted, wondering if it's even worth continuing to push forward. Your heart feels heavy, your mind is clouded with doubt, and you're questioning if you have any fight left in you. But you know what? The fact that you're here listening to this shows that somewhere deep inside, there's still a flicker of hope. That's all we need. Just that tiny spark to help us find our way through the darkness. You know what really cuts deep? When the people you thought would be your biggest cheerleaders turn their backs on you. Those moments when you gather all your courage to share your dreams, your struggles, or ask for help, only to be met with indifference, criticism, or straight-up rejection. It hits differently when it comes from family, close friends, or mentors, the very people you believed would stand by your side. I get it. Each rejection feels like a direct hit to your self-worth, doesn't it? You start questioning everything about yourself. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe my dreams are too big. Maybe I'm just fooling myself. These thoughts creep in like unwelcome guests, making themselves at home in your mind, slowly chipping away at your confidence. The hardest part is how it affects your motivation. It's like someone pulled the plug on your energy source. Tasks that once excited you now feel overwhelming. Projects you were passionate about suddenly seem pointless. You might find yourself holding back from sharing ideas or seeking support, afraid of facing another rejection. The fear of hearing another no starts controlling your actions, limiting your potential. But here's something I want you to understand. Their rejection isn't a reflection of your worth. When people can't support you, it often says more about their limitations, fears, and insecurities than it does about you. Sometimes those closest to us struggle to handle our growth because it forces them to confront their own unfulfilled dreams or fears of change. Think about it. How many great innovators, artists, and leaders faced rejection from their inner circle before they achieved their dreams? Their stories didn't end at rejection, and neither does yours. Your worth isn't determined by who believes in you right now. It's determined by your resilience to keep going, even when the cheerleaders you counted on aren't showing up. I know there are days when hope feels more like a burden than a blessing. That constant effort to stay positive, to keep believing that things will get better, it's exhausting, isn't it? Sometimes just maintaining that glimmer of hope requires more energy than we feel we have left to give. It's like carrying a heavy backpack up an endless mountain. Every step forward requires immense effort, and sometimes it feels like we're not making any progress at all. We keep hoping for the summit, for that moment when everything finally falls into place, but the path keeps winding upward, presenting new challenges at every turn. The thing about hope is that it demands a lot from us. It asks us to believe in possibilities we can't see yet, to trust in a future that's uncertain. When we've been hoping for something for so long, be it a better job, a healthier relationship, or simply a break from our struggles, and it keeps eluding us, we start to question if we're just fooling ourselves. Those moments when giving up seems easier than holding on, they're completely normal. The weight of unmet expectations, the strain of constant disappointment, it all adds up. Each morning we wake up and choose hope again, even though yesterday's hopes might have been dashed. It's like emotional gambling, isn't it? We keep betting on better days, but sometimes it feels like the odds are stacked against us. The exhaustion isn't just physical, it's mental, emotional, and spiritual. It's in the quiet moments when we wonder how much longer we can keep going, how many more disappointments we can endure. When we see others achieving their dreams while we're still waiting, still hoping, still trying, it can feel like we're doing something wrong. But here's what I've come to understand about this exhaustion. It's not a sign of weakness or failure. It's a natural response to carrying hope through difficult times. Just like a muscle gets tired from constant use, our capacity for hope can feel strained when it's repeatedly tested. The fact that you're still hoping, even while feeling exhausted, shows incredible strength. Let me share something that's been transforming my perspective lately. You know those rejections that feel like bullets to the heart? I'm starting to see them differently now. Instead of viewing them as doors slamming in my face, I'm learning to see them as redirections to something better suited for me. Think about it. Every time someone says no, every time a plan falls through, we're actually being handed an opportunity to grow stronger, to become more resilient. It's like working out at the gym. Those moments of resistance are actually building our emotional muscles, making us more capable of handling future challenges. I've started keeping what I call a growth journal, where I write down every setback and then force myself to find the hidden opportunity within it. That rejection from a job I thought was perfect, it pushed me to develop new skills I wouldn't have otherwise. That friend who wasn't there when I needed them, it taught me the importance of self-reliance and helped me identify who my true supporters are. Sometimes I remind myself that diamonds are formed under pressure, and the most inspiring success stories are often built on a foundation of countless rejections. When I look back at my own journey, I realize that the moments that hurt the most were often the ones that sparked the most significant personal growth. The truth is, these challenges are actually preparing us for something bigger than we can currently imagine. Every rejection is refining our character. Every setback is teaching us resilience. And every disappointment is helping us clarify what we really want and need in life. I've learned to ask myself different questions when facing setbacks. Instead of, why is this happening to me? I ask, what is this teaching me? Instead of dwelling on what I've lost, I focus on what I'm gaining: strength, wisdom, resilience, and a deeper understanding of myself. When we change how we view our challenges, we change how they affect us. These obstacles aren't here to break us, they're here to make us. Every time we choose to get back up after being knocked down, we're not just surviving, we're evolving into stronger, wiser versions of ourselves. You know what? Let's talk about building that inner fortress, that unshakable core that keeps you standing even when everything else seems to be falling apart. It starts with a simple morning ritual: looking in the mirror and having an honest conversation with yourself. Tell yourself, I am enough, I am worthy, and I am capable of handling whatever comes my way. This isn't about empty affirmations. It's about building a genuine relationship with yourself. Start treating yourself like you would your best friend. Would you constantly criticize your best friend? Would you dismiss their achievements or minimize their efforts? Of course not. So why do we do this to ourselves? Take a moment each day to acknowledge your small wins. Did you get out of bed despite feeling overwhelmed? That's strength. Did you try again after failing? That's courage. These aren't small things, they're the building blocks of resilience. Create a self-validation practice. Keep a journal where you record your daily achievements, no matter how minor they seem. Write down the moments when you showed strength, when you chose to keep going despite the urge to give up. These written records become your evidence of resilience when doubt creeps in. Learn to sit with your emotions without judgment. When you're feeling low, don't rush to fix it or push it away. Simply acknowledge it. I'm feeling disappointed right now, and that's okay. This feeling, like all feelings, will pass. This acceptance builds emotional stability. Start setting small, achievable goals for yourself. Each time you meet these goals, you're proving to yourself that you can trust in your own abilities. This builds a track record of self-reliability that no external validation can match. Remember, you've survived every single difficult day so far. That's a 100% success rate. Your strength isn't measured by never falling. It's measured by how many times you've picked yourself back up. And you've done that more times than you can count. Practice self-compassion. When things get tough, place your hand on your heart and speak to yourself with kindness. You're doing the best you can with what you have right now, and that's all anyone can ask for. You know, I'm learning something powerful through all of this. This journey we're on isn't a straight line to success. Some days we climb mountains, and other days we barely make it out of bed. And that's perfectly okay. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. Think about it. Nature doesn't grow in perfect straight lines. Trees don't shoot straight up. They bend with the wind, grow around obstacles, and sometimes take unexpected turns. Yet they still reach impressive heights. That's exactly what we're doing, growing, bending, adapting, but always moving forward, even if it doesn't feel like it in the moment. The real peace comes when we stop fighting against this natural ebb and flow of life. Instead of beating ourselves up for not being there yet, we can learn to appreciate where we are right now. Every setback, every rejection, every moment of exhaustion, they're all part of our story, shaping us into who we're meant to become. So take a deep breath. Look at how far you've come. Yes, there's still a path ahead, but you don't have to see the entire staircase to take the next step. Just focus on today, on this moment, on doing what you can with what you have. That's enough. You're enough, and you're exactly where you need to be right now.